أينما كنا أينما.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اتبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. وبعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praise and adoration due to Almighty Allah, the ever-compelling Creator, the grantor of life and taker, the one of absolute or the vitality, who make existence exist with its entity. With the shade of His name, the heaven and earth stand without vanity. He ruled the universe without congress. We thank Almighty Allah, Alhamdulillah, who grants sustenance without limitation. And may the blessings and salutation be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his household. Ameen. The continuation of our class, that is 5 days awakening of the soul on Tawheed. And today we marked, can we say we marked the end of the class? Because today is supposed to be the 5th time of the class. But if we are to say, we says the 5 days is not enough for this class. But since the 5 days have holding other class, I don't know if we are to continue after these 5 days or we just stopped till further notice. May Almighty Allah do the best for us. Tawheed, which is oneness of Allah. That is what makes us a Muslim. And without it, you are not a Muslim. Without it, you are not a what? You are not a Muslim. That is why we decide to awake our soul from sleeping. From sleeping, so that we can purify ourselves. Most of us proclaims to be a Muslim, but we are not more a believer anymore. Out of our actions, our speech, and our hearts desire, which have shielded from truths. May Almighty Allah forgive us and make us stand firm in our deen. Now, last time we stopped at the second one. Man ja'ala baynahu wa bayna Allahi wasa'id. And we have explained that part. And for that, لذلك قال المصنف يدعوهم. They call them وَإِنَّمَا دَاءَ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ. They used to call other things apart from Allah. وَنَسِيَ رَبَّهُ. And they forgot their Lord. فَلَوْ قَالَ شَخْصٌ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ أُرْزُقُنِي. If anyone says, oh, the messenger of Allah, Urzuquni, provide for me, grant me wealth. نقول هذا يعود لناقض العلا. We will say that this one is directed to incline with the first nullifiers that we mentioned, which is ilhad. And likewise, وَلَوْ قَالَ شَخْصٌ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ أُطْلُبْ مِنْ رَبِّكَ يَرْزُقُنِي. O the messenger of Allah, call your Lord Ask from your Lord for us so that can grant us wealth and sustain us. When Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Prophet have died, نقول هذا يعود لناقض الثاني. Then we will say that this one is inclining on the second word, nullifier, which is ashirk. Min Nawāqidul-Islām, among the nullifiers of what? Islam. And he said, ومثاله لو قال شخص مثلا يا بدوي اسأل ربك أن يزوج بنتي. So if someone says, oh Badawi, ask your Lord, أن يزوج بنتي, she what? Married my daughter to someone, that is bringing the husbands to my daughter. فَجَعَلَهُ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ وَاسْطَةً, and he brings intermediate between him and Allah. That is, you can as well ask your Lord, oh Allah, this is my daughter, grant him a righteous husband. Is that not so? But I now go to this brother, I said, ask your Lord, ask this your Lord, that I should bring husbands to my daughter. Do you need it? You don't need that. So this person that brings what? Intermediate. والمطلوب أن شخص يقول يا ربي زوج binti. That what this person is seeking here is that, oh Allah, married my daughters out. That is, marry my daughter out. Then, and he said, فَلَوْ قَالَ الْمَيِّتْ مِثْلَ, and if he said this to a person who have died, do you understand? If he said this to person who have died, if we may understand, for instance, somebody will don't die, your papa will die. Now because of you want your own daughter to get married, right? Then you are now seeking, you now said, oh my father, ask your Lord, you bring a righteous husband for this my daughter. You know that is intermediate. Do you understand? You are not seeking, it's not that you are seeking that what you want. You are not seeking it from that your father that died. You understand? But you want this your father should seek from your from Lord, from Allah. That is intermediate. Okay, there are some sects. Okay, let me break it down. There are some sects now that they will said, this Shaykh talks to Allah, she comes into our aid. Do you understand? Bringing this person's name in their prayer as intermediate between them and Allah. You know, these people are still under shirk, but not ilhad. But those people who says that Shaykh who comes to our aid, these people are in ilhad. Or those people who said in the day of Qiyamah, their Shaykh is going to pack them in his pocket and cross them the border into Jannah. This is ilhad. I didn't know if we understand them, the differences. So, calling that person that tell your Lord should do this for me, that is wasta, intermediate, and this person is not even alive. But for me to tell you that, oh brother or oh sister, include me in your prayer, Is there shirk here? No, there's no shirk. Or I tell you my problem that please, when you also pray, include me in your prayer. This is not shirk. And this person is alive. But person who don't die, you now say, oh, include me in your prayer. Person will need your prayer. You want him or her to include you. Which prayer is he praying again? And which prayer is he going to do that is going to be accepted? إذا مات ابن آدم انقطع عمله إلا بثلاث صدقة جارية أو علم ينتفع به أو ولد صالح يدعو له. Definitely, this person is the one that needs prayer, nobody else. Do you understand? Nobody else in need of prayer. He also deserves your prayer. If this person is righteous enough, may Allah forgive us and have mercy on us. So, and whoever is in this act, what did he say? He said, Ya Badawi wa huna wasita. If you mention Ya Badawi, this wa huna wasita, it's al rabbak. This is intermediate. Do you understand? That name, that first name you brought is what? Intermediate. فَجَعَلَهُ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ أَحْدُ الْمَخْلُوقِ. You have brought among the creation of Allah, one among the creation of Allah as what? Intermediate. And may Almighty Allah forgive us. So all those sects, they should nullify that their own Aqeedah before it's too late. No one have the ability to comes into your aid except Allah, and no one comes into your aid hereafter. So look at die of Shaykh. Did he die with Abadani? They buried him with Captain, and which you think that in that day he's going to the extent of their kufr is that they said he will cover Allah and he will be bringing them to Jannah, and Allah will be saying that Shaykh, I'm still seeing you for subhanallah. How is this soft in your tongue to say this such things? And even some says that if Allah have decided that He's going to put them in hellfire, definitely Allah have commanded the hellfires to be what? To go down and get cool. And He bring the verse which Almighty Allah review when they threw Ibrahim alayhi in fire, which his people threw him, the kuffar does. He brought the verse supporting this nonsense he said. May Allah guide him and forgive him. Yes, because that is what is expected by us. We shouldn't be counting we shouldn't be counting that maybe he should go to hellfire. If he's still alive, this person, may Almighty Allah guide him into the right path. Faqulu Ameen. So was Zakariya, look at Zakariya, the prophet Zakariya. Qala Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi habli min ladunka dhurriyatan tayyibah innaka sami'ud du'a. Then what did Allah say? فنادته الملائكة وهو قائم يصلي في المحراب أن الله يبشرك بيحيى. When Zakariya seek from Lord upon his old, Zakariya was old before Almighty Allah bless him with what? A good word, offspring. He said, Rabbi habli min ladunka dhurriyata. Oh Allah, bless me, gift me a what? A what? Righteous offspring. He said, Innaka sami'ud du'a. Because indeed, oh Allah, you are the one that what? Heard the calling. You are the one that heard any call, any prayer. And what happened? فَنَادَتْهُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ. Then Malaika respond to Zakariya. What did he say? He said, وَهُوَ قَائِمٌ يُصَلِّي فِي الْمِحْرَابِ. And that time Zakariya was praying, standing and praying in mihrab, when Malaika comes down to meet him. He said, أَنَّ اللَّهَ يُبَشِّرُكَ بِيَحْيَى. That Allah have given you a glad tidings of who? Yahya. If we understand the verse. In another verse before this, what did Zakariya says? He said, Rabbi la tadharni fardan wa anta khairul warithin. Oh Allah, do not make me alone in this earth. Wa anta khairul warithin, because Allah is the best successor. Definitely, no matter how obstacles you are facing, the best thing is to return back to your Lord. And when you are returning back to your Lord, seeking from your Lord, you should wet the ground by praying and prostrating to Allah with sincerity. Allah will accept your prayer. You can't be sleeping with and you're saying you're seeking from your Lord. When you're doing on your bed, disturbing the neighborhood, but you still be complaining Allah have not accepted your prayer. Is that what you call prayer? Look at these righteous people upon their Nabi. He said, وَهُوَ قَائِمٌ يُصَلِّي. He was standing praying. You are not even doing that. You say Allah forget you. You even deserve to be forget. You deserve that you forget about your matter. But Allah did not forget anybody. Upon dire nonsensity, stupidity, sort of shenanigans act, Allah did not still forget any one of us. So you what? Pray to your Lord. In fact, if you are facing obstacles, pray naflatul haja. Convey your problems to Allah. Wallahi, your mama cannot even do any of your problems. Among the righteous ones, these companions, if they are facing any problem, even if they need salt, my dear brother, my dear sister, salt, they will just take her to perform ablution. Oh Allah, bring me salt, grant me salt, and Allah will surprise them. They believe that فَإِذَا سَأَلْتَ فَاسْأَلِ اللَّهِ وَإِذَا اسْتَعَنْتَ فَاسْتَعِنْ بِاللَّهِ إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You're not even doing any of things. You are thinking you'll be looking for a job you didn't get. That might even you're jobless. Don't you make yourself jobless? How have you focused on the ibadah? Then how do you seek this job you are looking for? When you are busy bribing up and down, searching, contributing money, collecting ×2, just because you want to get job. Starting the root of the job you are looking for with riba. Forgotten that the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad said the list of riba is greater in sin than for a person who slept, who have sex with his mother. but you want to get a job. May Allah have mercy on us. So, fal jawab, where we are even heading to, fal jawab tawjihu ila Allah. The answer which Malak brought, which is the Malaika brought to Zakariya, tawjihu ila Allah, is direction to what? To Allah. When he comes, what did he say? He said, Anna Allah yubashiruka, not ana yubashiruka, not ana ubashiruka. No, because Malak, no any Malaika has the capability to do anything for anyone. That is why he said, that is, the Malak is also a messenger. Do you understand? He's a messenger sent by Allah to Zakariya. That Anna Allah yubashiruka bi'aish biyahaya. Is this one not even clear to us? He seek directs to Lord, not seeking. So all those mumu sects that said you reach the prophet, reach Shehu will take it to prophet, the prophet will take it to Malak, the Malaika will take it to Allah. It's not like that too. Let's go back to Quran. No be saying they are done with Quran. That is not the Quran. That is not what they call Quran knowledge. Are you singing or you are complaining to who? When they now say you should do tasbih, 100. What these two are you saying? What are you saying? But they call them Dhākirun Allah. Is it this one we are doing? Is the Dhākirun Allah? Answer. Is it this one you are doing? You are calling yourself Dhākirun Allah. If you want to dance, dance. If you want to sing, sing. The funniest thing is that at the end of the story, you'll be seeing their hand. Or if they carry that chaplet, which they call tasbih, 100. Subhanallah. And you are telling us you are doing zikr. What you even say, if it doesn't even have harakah, in fact the harf is not even intact, and you call it a zikr, then at the end of the day you are saying that Allah did not accept your prayer. If Allah could consider this nonsense you say from your mouth, the ground has to open and close. Because you call for war, not you call for prayer. So the Quran we are not even reading. Look at most of the khutbah they do. At times some will even read the Arabic. I don't know where they get them. After reading, close it, then kumu li salah. What do you say? Where with the kumu? Please, let's go back. We are not discriminating anybody. We are not what? Discriminating anybody. Then those who call themselves Sunni. What is Sunnah? What do you understand by Ahli Sunnah? And what is Al-Jama'ah? Do you think to keep bells, raise your trouser, mashallah, at the end of the day backbiting, hypocrite, a concrete liar, causing a fitna? Is that one you call the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? It is a challenge. If you said you love the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, list for me 5 things he used to do constantly, consecutive, every day. List for me. If you are guaranteed. Is that what you call love? Is that what you call love of the Prophet? When you don't even know the Prophet. My dear brothers and sisters, go back to 3 Usuluddin, which is Thalathatu Usul. Go and get the hints and the knowledge about it. And those who proclaim they are doing Mawlud of Nabi, proclaiming the love of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu is that the Prophet are doing, dancing, twisting with their females. That is what the Prophet does. You heard the Prophet gather the female, the Sahabiyat that time and dancing together. Their tasbih, in fact, with you and with the chaplets are the same length. Some are even taller than you if you don't be careful. Sitting down doing and you think risk will come to die your house when you didn't walk to it. Go back to Surah Al-Maryam, verse 25, and see what Allah instructs the Maryam to do. May Allah forgive us and make us stand firm in our deen. Wa Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasallam قال رب اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا. He said, oh Lord, اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا. Oh Allah, make this land a land of what? Peace. A land free from fear. وقال رب اجعل هذا البلد آمنا وما جعل واسط بينه وبين الله في دعاء. He did not bring intermediate in his what? Prayer. Look at Zakariya, he did not. Look at Ibrahim, he did not. Who deserves to follow if not them? See, this your papa you are talking about, he knew nothing. These your forefathers you thought they are in right path, he know nothing. As this your father should list just 5 Nabi for you, he don't know them. If you say he know, ask. Tell him he should tell you about Ibrahim. Anything he know about him. He should even tell you about Adam alayhi salatu wasallam. That is even our father. If he know anything about him, he know nothing. What he knows is this shirk, idol, masquerade. Then when the child, the young youth are trying to practice Islam, he say, this child they born that day. Damn, they born that day with guidance. But you have been alive with no sensitivity, with idol worshipping. Your big hair with fullness full of it. See, drop this your ego and follow this boy. May Allah guide us and grant us understanding of Islam. So, إذا جعل واسطة بينه وبين الله في الدعاء فهذا الشرك الأكبر. Whoever brings intermediary in his prayer, this is shirk al-akbar. This is a very big shirk. لذلك قال, that is why Almighty Allah says, لذلك قال, that is why the scholar say, من جعل بينه وبين الله وسائط. Whoever brings intermediary between him and Allah. So whoever does this have committed shirk. Or it remains for you to fall down. You know, say, Shaykh, subhanallah, leave this Shaykh alone. The rope you are tying on his neck is fat, is above his power. let him rest at least. Let him receive fresh air. Don't put load upon load on him. Don't put bondage on him. Don't make him albatross. May Allah forgive. فإذا قيل لماذا المصنف ذكر عبادة الدعاء, if they say that why this author mentions prayer which is calling as part of worshipping, يعني مثل هنا فقال يدعوهم, he called on them, ولم يقل يذبح لهم وينذر لهم. He didn't say that. Why don't he say he slaughter for them, وَيَنْذِرْ لَهُمْ, and he take vow for them? Do you understand what they call vow? For instance, if they say vow, it's just as if you said, if Almighty Allah grants you child, you are going to fast 30 days. And Allah has granted you child, you have to fast for 30 days, because that is a promise. So you cannot meet now, you say, my father, if indeed you have paid my school fees, Kai, I will fast 2 days for you. Do you understand? So this is automatically what? Kufr and shirk. May Allah save us. So نقول كما قال ابن القيم, we will say as Ibn Qayyim said, لأن أكثر الشرك العالمين في إبادة الدعاء. He said أكثر الشرك العالمين, the popular shirk in this world is what? In worshiping is dua, is prayer, calling. So that is why even if you are a Muslim, you have to pay attention, because before you know, you are fall victim. Before you know, you have taken your Shaykh so special. Before you know, you have placed that your Shaykh a person to be worshipped. Before you know, you have said that Shaykh, it's only you that can do it for me now. Subhanallah. And if that Shaykh, when you utter this statement, instead of him to say to rebuke you that stop that, he'll be laughing with that dirty teeth. May Allah forgive us. So that is the from Ibn Qayyim. فَيَذْهَبُ لِلْمَيِّتِ, they used to go to people who don't die, person who don't die, person will be say, if after his death you are the one that helps him to carry his hands, you place his hands anywhere you place his hand, that is where the hands will stay. If the hands fall, he cannot take it back again. You will be carrying him anyhow you like. Look at somebody when he carry himself, you are the one that carry him to graveyard. Now you are now calling that person to come to your aid. You a child you give birth to, that he or she is still breathing, has life, moving hands, moving leg. You cannot even tell that child that get me that cup. Will the child get it for you? He will just look at you, look at where you pointed your hands. He will even laugh because he thought you were doing drama. Until a child can walk, and not only walking, can understand your speech, that is when you can even see a request from him that get me this cup. But this one died completely. If you even mention his name, you know they hear you. He's not even hearing you. He don't even know you are standing. He cannot even see you. He just stay like that, bang. It's just typical as an example. You went to the farm, you bundle a firewood, then after you bring the firewood home, you now tell the firewood, hey, arrange yourself in this micropot. But they laugh. It's similar to that. With that firewood does that for you. Or after you bundle them, or after you arrange them where you used to what? Set fire. Then you now say, hey, I want to go and wash the pot too. You should light matches and you should be bring out fire before I come back. Will that happen? Now the Shaykh, that will not happen. But person will die. We will not put. In fact, if he fall, he cannot carry himself. Nothing. Then you are calling upon him. What's the difference between this person doing this? Okay, if somebody does it, what will you say? You say, is he mad, Abi? But if somebody does the other side, he's not mad. That one is more madder than madder. May Allah help us. So, and they will say, Ya Fulan, wa yazhabu lisam wa yaqul ya kada. They also used to go to the idols. Something, imagine, it's even typical as what we explained just now, because even the idol is wood now. It's created, is a creative art from wood. Is that not so? Or even if the one they use clay, something you use your hands to mold. Look at, you mold cup. After molding the cup, you tell the cup should fetch you water. Is it possible? Then the idol you made with your hands, with your bare hand though, which you even supposed to be the Lord of that thing, you are now asking that thing, giving thanks to the thing, and also what? Sacrificing for it and requesting from the idol. It's just as if the child you give birth to today, then you now tell the child, oh my child, my tummy is paining me, it's feeling. The child myself, the eyes never even open. Before even he or she can see you. Who is his mama? Who is this his foolish mama? May Allah help us. And this is what they used to do during that time. And we ask Almighty Allah should save us from that. فَأَكْثَرُ الشِّرْكُ الْعَالَمِينَ فِي إِبَادَةِ الدُّعَاءِ. The much shirk which the word does is this prayer, which is dua, calling. He now said, فَإِبَادَةُ الذَّبْحِ وَالنَّذَرِ لَيْسَتْ كَالدُّعَاءِ. Do you know this? Sacrificing for anything and vow for anything, it's not much like what? The dua, the prayer, which is dua. You know, salah, we call it prayer also, which is calling for anything. Supplication, thank you, my sister. So, it's not much like this word supplication. May Allah help us. So yad'uhum taqdiru kalam yaj'aluhum wasta'u ma'a Allah bidalilu ma dhakarahu fi awwal nakid faqala man ja'ala bainahu wa bain Allahi wasa'id. So this is the reasons why they have mentioned that it is part of what? Nullifiers, and it's in a second mention of nullifiers mentioned in the book. May Almighty Allah forgive us and save us from that, and have mercy on us. Then, due to the time, we move to next one, which is Thalith. Thalith, man lam yukaffir al-mushrikeen. Whoever did not what? Disbelieve in the mushrik, those people who are the associator. If you didn't disbelieve in their act, you believe in it, like most of people does. They will say them are Muslim, but they will say that is tradition. It's just our tradition, our culture. It's on our culture to be a foolish person. It's on our culture to be crazy. Is that not so? is on a caution to be bullying people up and down. May Allah help us. He said, هذا ناقد الذي ذكره من النواقد التي يكثر وقوعا عند الناس. He said this is also a nullifier as mentions that is much yakthur. It used to increase. Uqua in the nasi, that is the act used to occur in people, in mankind. They used to fall victims in this act, and of which we have mentioned. Some may be a Muslim praying 5 salawat, but when problems still come, they see attach that mushrik attitude into their own act, accepting what they brought to them. At the end of the day, they will say they should give mark for that child. He will say it's just mark, just to cure that thing. But he will call himself Muslim with his big chaplet, which he called Tezibi. May Allah help us. So, La yakhullu min kismin wa sabaq. He said it doesn't pass two category or sabaq that which I have mentioned. Wa ba'atha Nabi sallallahu naskhatu jamil adyan. They have sent the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu to what? As to show you the misconception of other deen, so that by making it clear by the rejection of other religion, do you understand, and choosing Islam. وَأَصْبَحَ هَذَا الدِّينُ مُهِيمًا عَلَى جَمِيعِ الْأَدْيَانِ. And this religion of Islam have what? Overtake all the other religion. قال سبحانه ومهيمنا عليه. He has what? Overcomes. He have overcomes as a guidance over all the other religions. He's a guidance and a clarity and a pure religions and a clean religions. Do you understand? That have make it clear that other religions, they are not, apart from Islam, is not acceptable by Allah. يعني هذا الدين والقرآن مهيمن على جميع الأديان. He said this deen and the Quran مهيمن على جميع الأديان, he have overtake and be a guidance to other what? Religion. Do you understand? So he nullified the other religions, he rejects the other religion, and it make it obvious that the other religions are not what? Are not a right path. Then he said, Wal kitabu sabiqa, and this Quran have overtake all the books that have come before. Do you understand? Have make it clear. وَبِبُعْثَةِ النَّبِيِّ كُلُّ دِينٍ غَيْرُ دِينِ الْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ بَاطِلٌ. He said, for the what? For the sending of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu as a messenger, and the deen he have brought have mixed other religions astray. Do you understand? Have make other religion as what? Astray. And whoever is in that religion, you are in vain. May Allah forgive us and make us stand firm in our deed. Qala subhanahu, Almighty Allah says, Inna ad-deena inda Allahi al-Islam. The only religions acceptable, or the only religions in Allah's place, is Islam. Do you understand? The only religions in Allah's place is what? Islam. The only religion acceptable by Allah is what? Islam. وقال وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. He said, وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ, whoever have desires to other religions apart from Islam. Hey, may Allah forgive us. فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ, Allah will not accept that religion from him. وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And in the day of Qiyamah, in the day of what? The last day of resurrections, this person will be part of losers. May Allah save us from that. So don't say that Christian are also religion, Muslim are also religion, so there is no problem. There is problem. There is palaver and Katala can burst. No any other religions acceptable by Allah except Islam. So don't deceive yourself. So some will be thinking there is way they can adjust them. There is no way they can adjust it to. No how. If you want to be a Muslim, be a Muslim. If you want to be a kafir, be a kafir. May Allah forgive us. And wafi Sahih Muslim, in the authenticated of Muslim, قال Nabi, the Prophet Muhammad says, وَالَّذِي نَفْسِي بِيَدِهِ, he said, I swear by the one my soul is with, which is Allah. لَا يَسْمَعُ بِيَهُودِي وَلَا نَصْرَانِي, he said, no one among Jewish that will hear وَنَصْرَانِيش and the Christianity ثُمَّ لَا يُؤْمِنُ بِالَّذِي جِئْتُ بِهِ, and he didn't believe in what I have brought. He said, إِلَّا كَانَ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ النَّارِ, he said, unless he be the part of those people, the companion of hellfire. No one among the Jewish or the Christian that have heard what I have brought and he didn't accept it, he didn't believe on it, he is going to be among the dwellers of hellfire. May Almighty Allah save us from that. So, أَرْسَلَ رَسُولَهُ إِلَى النَّاسِ كَافَّةً, Almighty Allah have sent the messenger, which is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to all mankind in this world. As far as you are still among mankind, among the creations of Allah, you have to accept the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and believe in him and accept Islam and worship Allah alone. May Allah make us stand firm in our deen. وَبِبَعْثَةُ النَّبِيِّ, as they have raised the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَبِبُطْلَانِ جَمِيعِ تِلْكَ الْأَدْيَانُ السَّابِقَةِ, when the Prophet had become a prophet, as a prophet, all other religions before becomes what? Astray. Asba'u man lam yantaniq dinun nabi, and whoever did not what? Believe in the Prophet as a creed in him, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, fa inna dinahu batil, that person's religion is astray. You have to believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if you did not, that your religion is what? Astray. Wa ya'tabiru min al-mushrikeen, and that is a good example. That is also an example. It's just as if you are following the examples of what? Mushrik, the associators. That time, the day the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam become a prophet, if you are a Christian, Ahlul Kitab, Al-Yahudi, that day your religions become a religion that is what? Astray, until you accept the religion of Islam, and you will now become among the mushrikeen. May Allah save us. They are calling prayer. I don't know if we are to continue or we are to stop. We are going to stop, inshallah. We ask Almighty Allah to accept our deed as an act of ibadah, and whatever I've said wrong, may Almighty Allah forgive me, and whatever I've said right, may Almighty Allah accept it and stamp it and make us to reflect on it. Ameen. So inshallah, I'm going to stop here. If it was ordered and acceptable for the continuations, we may continue, inshallah. But if we need to stop due to the days chosen as the Dawah committee, definitely we are going to stop there. Then we ask Almighty Allah to guide us. But inshallah, in future we may come back to this book as among the subjects we are treating in the class. فسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك